All right. Well, thank you so much for being here tonight. This is just going to be a really simple overview into the amazing opportunity that the doTERRA business provides. And as part of as the founder of the Healthy Happy Life Tribe, I wanted to share with you what we can support you with if you're interested in doing the business. So for those of you who have not met me before, I am Amy. I run the blog Healthy Belly, Happy Mind, and I'm incredibly passionate about supporting women and families with reducing toxins and to be able to use essential oils to support their health. If you can hear my husband and my son playing in the next room, they're being pretty loud, so sorry guys. But basically, I just really want to bring everyone together tonight to give I've been getting a lot of questions lately about the business opportunity, and I wanted to share some more about that. So so basically it's great to have you here. You know, finding a group of like-minded people is amazing. You know, it's probably most of you are passionate about a natural approach to your health and you want to help others do the same. So whether you're actually currently a part of the Healthy Happy Life Tribe or you have been for a while now, or you've just discovered us, I'm really excited to share this journey. It's completely changed my life, and is continuing to change the lives of many more. You know, this business does not only give me the chance to help others, but in doing so, it's given me the opportunity for financial freedom, and I really wanted to talk about that tonight. So get comfy. I hope you've all got a cup of tea or a wine, if that's if that's what you like. And yeah, we're just going to be really relaxed. I'm going to be going through a few things. I'm going to be showing a video and just guiding you through step by step through the opportunity. So basically my story, I'm a mum to a little boy who is almost 2, and I've got 2 dogs, and I have a lovely, loving husband named Chris. So basically this all began it was probably around 2012. I was working full-time as an account manager for a publishing company, and it was a job that I needed to travel a lot. I looked after the whole of New South Wales, also ACT as well, and I was away from home pretty much every 2 weeks, working extremely long hours, and it was really hard. I knew when I felt pregnant that job was coming to an end, and although I loved my job and I loved the flexibility of being on the road, I felt stuck, and I was just a little bit worried about the future of my current role. When my job was actually quite stressful, so my health was declining and my self-care had taken a back seat, so I wasn't putting myself first. And so I made a decision to start learning about I wanted to go into training to become a health coach. So I did my studies for that, and I was looking into the natural health field, and I started studying natural medicine. So that sort of started my little journey, and since then the oils have been an absolute perfect fit for me. Now, you know, I enrolled while I was still working, and I studied part-time, and I actually didn't have the plan to do the business side of things in the beginning. I just wanted to learn more about reducing toxins, and the reason why it became evident for me was we actually lost our first pregnancy, and it was really hard for us. And I remember at the time I'd been thinking all about what foods I was eating and what exercise I was doing, but I hadn't thought about what I was using to clean my home and what I was using on my skin and things like that. And it wasn't until I was cleaning my shower with bleach that it really struck me, and I thought, oh my gosh, here I am doing all these things to improve my health, but I was still using toxic chemicals around my home. And it just sort of hit me. And I was talking to a friend who was using the essential oils, and she said, you know, why don't you use oils to clean your home? And I remember thinking that she was completely bonkers because it just was not in my realm at that time. I guess I had thought that the oils were hippie, smelly things prior to my starting to study natural health and starting this journey. So it was just a huge life changer for me. I didn't realize it at the time, but since then, have become really passionate about helping others to improve their health in natural ways as well. So basically, I've got a couple of notes here. So when I was about to go on maternity leave, if you ask me how I was feeling, I was incredibly stressed. My husband had just started his business, and so not only was I losing my income, but my husband, we were going from 2 wages down to pretty much half a wage, because it's pretty scary when you first start a business. And so I was pretty stressed, and I was not really sure what I was going to do. And then it sort of, I'd been sharing the oils really casually casually with friends and family and quite organically because I was so passionate about them and loved using them personally. And shortly after Asher was born, I decided to dive into the business side of things. The idea of putting Asher into care at that time, I didn't want to, and I really wanted to have a job that had the flexibility for me to be able to do what I wanted to do and to be, you know, present with my son, especially because I'm still breastfeeding as well. So I started sharing the oils slowly in a pace that suited me while I was still working full-time, studying university and pregnant. But once I went on to maternity leave, I decided that, you know what, I really would like to do this more consistently. And then I actually reached a leadership level, silver, within 3 months. And that allowed me the freedom of actually not going back to my corporate job and being able to stay at home with my little boy. So I'm going to talk you through a few of those soon, the ranks and things like that shortly as well, just so you can get a little bit of an overview. But now in the space of 2 years, so Asher is almost 2, I have a rapidly growing team of 1,700 women. We are growing incredibly fast, and it has been such a ride, and it's been great to actually find these women. And, you know, I think I know many of you are probably in the same boat. I think especially after you have children, it's really hard to sort of make friends that have the same interests as you, and, you know, you're so busy with your own family that sometimes it can be hard to sort of find your people, I guess, if that's what I'm trying to say. And what I've loved about doing this business is I'm literally working with, you know, hundreds of women that, you know, think exactly the same way as me. And we're, you know, the great thing I love about doTERRA is that no one tears each other down. It's all very positive and everyone cheers each other on, shares all their little wins, and it's just absolutely incredible. So, so now I love the fact that as a leader, I get to mentor the people in my tribe and go out and help them to turn their dreams into a reality as well. So that's why I wanted to create this for you tonight, so you can get a little bit of a intro into what it's all about. So basically, it's not your average product-based business where, you know, you host a couple of parties and earn a couple of dollars along the way. doTERRA's business opportunity actually gives you the opportunity to completely replace and multiply your income. So within 12 months, I have paved my way to working full-time in my own business, and I am now earning a 6-figure income to overtake my corporate salary. So it's incredible, and I love that I've been able to do that at home in the time that suited me. So a lot of people think, oh gosh, is that really doable? Can I do this? And, you know, this is honestly the sort of opportunity that is available to anyone. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme, and I always say that. It does take work, like any job that you put into. But the thing I love about this is I spend my days inspiring and helping others to improve their health, and it's just it's a match made in heaven. And so basically, what else have I got here? Oh, so the other thing I love about this business model is there's no pushy sales, because that's just yuck. This business is purely formed on authentic connections made by helping others with flow and ease. So I'm really grateful for these natural tools and this business, because it's allowed me to be that stay-at-home mum and carve a life that I love instead of being that slave to the 9 to 5 like I was before, and also creating a solid and residual income for myself. So the great thing is when you get into leadership ranks, the income that you're earning, the bulk of the income is residual income. So it means that when I go on holidays, or, you know, say I don't do a couple of classes, once I've reached the leadership level, I still get paid, and it's just growing and growing. So absolutely incredible. So I love that I found my path, and I feel like especially after becoming a mum, I felt like I lost myself a little bit. I was really always a very highly driven person, and when I became a mum, I sort of felt a little bit lost for a little while there. So it was really nice to be able to throw myself into a job that I really, really loved, that brings me so much joy, and it's empowering so many others as well. So I'm really excited to guide you guys through this today. And what I want you to ask yourself is, do you want to follow your passion? So is finding, I guess what I could say is, finding long-lasting health and happiness is something we all strive for. We all have dreams we want to turn into reality. So with doTERRA, it's allowed me to do this while giving me the opportunity to follow my passion. So I want to ask a few questions for you all, and I want you to just think in your minds how this makes you feel, and you can answer those questions yourself. You don't have to answer out loud, obviously, because we're on the call here. But a few questions are, do you want to empower and educate others with simple tips to improve their overall health and wellness? Do you want to provide easy accessible solutions for families. So instead of someone having to rush off to the doctor, they can actually grab something at home that can really help them. Do you get excited about helping and serving others and want to make a positive impact in the world? Do you want to fall in love with your job instead of hating the 9-to-5 grind like many of us do? Do you want to control your work schedule so you can have more time with your family and loved ones? I think this has been one of my favorite parts. If Asha needs me for the day, if he's teething or anything like that, I haven't had to call my boss and have time off. I've literally just been able to clear my schedule and work with what has been going on for our own family. We actually spent the first 4 months of this year traveling Australia and doing workshops and classes for people all around Australia. We have members worldwide, so I know there are a few people from different parts of the world on the call tonight. So just so you know, that this is accessible for you anywhere in the world as well. So so traveling Australia was incredible being able to. We had 17 flights in 4 months, which was a busy schedule, but it was a lot of fun. I think Asha saw every single park there was in Australia, but it was really good. And I met just so many amazing people on the way, and I wouldn't have been able to do that without doTERRA. So, do you want to work from the comfort of your own home? Is another question to ask yourself. Do you really want to connect with people and be a part of a supportive community? Do you feel like you've lost your spark and want to get it back? Do you want to design a life you love? Do you want to make the rules and be your own boss? And do you want to align yourself with a company that sources ethical, sustainable products with a focus on making the world better? And the final question is, do you want to find your tribe and a group of people that just get you? So I'm sure quite a few of you can relate to what I've said here. So basically, I just want to reiterate that there are many incredible benefits of doTERRA and their amazing essential oils. And to be honest, they do actually sell themselves. So due to their quality, effectiveness, and how easily they can incorporate it into your daily life, I don't believe in pushy selling. It just doesn't work. So people don't want to be pressured into buying. They're not going to enjoy that experience or even have a fond recollection of it. So throughout my entire business, and it's from the start to now, I've never had to push anyone into a purchase or to make them feel like they need to buy something that they don't want. I literally have purely educated them on what the oils can do and given them options and allowed them to make the decision. And I teach and mentor all of my team to do the same. So know that there will never ever be any pushy sales or anything like that you have to do. We teach you some great processes and some ways that you can really guide and support people on their journeys. So now, whether you've been invited to the call tonight from either myself or someone else from the Healthy Happy Life Tribe, please reach out and have any questions that we can help you with those. If you are already in doTERRA and you're on the call as well, some of this stuff that we're covering tonight will be relevant only for the Healthy Happy Life Tribe. But please reach out to your Diamond Upline, and they'll be able to help you to do exactly the same thing. There is just so much support available for everybody who wants to do this business, and it's just an incredible opportunity. So basically, what I'm all about is teaching you to engage with people, to listen to their needs, and recommend how the oils can be best to help people in their lives and creating long-lasting relationships. Because I truly believe that people will purchase from people they like, know, and trust, and there doesn't have to be a pushy sell. There's just nothing like that. So I always talk about that in my sales trainings and things like that. So basically, what I'm going to show you quickly is one of the things I love about doTERRA, and a lot of people don't realize this, is we have a huge humanitarian side within doTERRA. So doTERRA have a huge focus with wanting to improve the world, and all our oils are sourced indigenously, ethically, and sustainably. So what I love is we don't buy up big plots of land to try and grow the oils where they're not supposed to be grown. So two bonuses there. The first bonus is the plants are being grown in their natural habitat, so they're getting the right amount of sun, rain, all those optimal conditions that they need to have a really high quality plant. But the most incredible part is we actually source from 47 different countries around the world, and a number of these countries are actually third world or disadvantaged communities. So what doTERRA have actually created is a in-house charity called the Healing Hands Foundation. Now with the Healing Hands Foundation, it is amazing. 100% of the donations go to where it's needed. So it's not like one of these charities that take huge chunks out of the profits from the donations and not go to where it's needed. 100% of the donations go to those in need. I'm going to show you a video shortly because we actually have a system in place called co-impact sourcing. So what we do with our co-impact sourcing is we make sure that the oils are sourced ethically and sustainably, and we actually partner with people on the ground in these communities. A lot of these communities being that they're from disadvantaged communities, we make sure that they're getting paid correctly, their living conditions are amazing. We build we build systems in place to help with their medical system. If they don't have any access to medical help, we help with that as well. We build schools. We put in where we source our vetiver, there was actually no water supply, and the children would have to walk 3 hours to collect their water. So what we have done is we have implemented a system and a water system so that they actually can turn on a tap and they've got water supplied direct to them. So I absolutely love that. Instead of having to walk 3 hours to get water every day, they actually have it thanks to the Healing Hands Foundation. Last year we donated $1.5 million to an organisation we've partnered with in Thailand to fight child sex trafficking. We have partnered with Days for Girls in Nepal to educate women who are not getting any sexual education. And a lot of these women, when it's that time of the month, they actually are shied away from the community and they have to go into a hut at the back of the community. They're not allowed to sort of be part of the community, so they miss out on school. Because it gets so hot, women have actually died. So what we have done is we've put some educational practices in place to really educate these communities on that time of the month. We supply sanitary pads. It's absolutely incredible. Please, if you want more information about the Healing Hands Foundation, please look up on YouTube. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a short video just so that you can see. This is one of my favorite videos. Let me just share my screen so that you can see this. Where are we? Here we are. So this is one of my favourite videos about the co-impact sourcing. Where are we? Okay, now I can see, who can I see here? I think Lindsay, I think I can see you. If you can just give me a thumbs up if you can hear that. Yeah, cool. Oops. Just thought if I went to full screen, could everyone hear it when I went full screen? The fact that we're able to build this co-impact sourcing model is just beautiful.
2/3 of the countries that we source our oils from aren't considered developing countries. And so we now have an opportunity to truly make a difference, to provide sustainable income for those people who are growing, harvesting, and distilling these beautiful oils for our benefit.
What we're doing through these initiatives are, first, job creation in rural areas where we can have a big impact. 2, working through long-term sourcing contracts and agreements with our partners. 3, helping the formation and organization of cooperatives, which share collective benefits among the harvesters and the growers themselves. 4th, fair and on-time payments, and even profit-sharing programs that the distillers offer to the growers and harvesters. 5th, through linking community-based and social impact projects funded through our Healing Hands Foundation.
For them to get the water, they had to walk at least an hour and a half, sometimes 2 hours. Okay, back and forth. Today we can say that it's a special day because water has been flowing since midday today. With the help of doTERRA, of course, and the Healing Hands. Okay, we put a good team together, and that's how today everybody is happy. On either side, it's like a win-win-win situation.
Sometimes it's schools that they're in need of, sometimes it's water systems, sometimes it's medical clinics, medical supplies, whatever it might be. If you can change the lives of these people that have so little, that's how you can actually impact an economy. We have to have a very strong partner on the ground they've got to have their heart and soul in it and wanting to help improve these people's lives. When we find someone like that, someone we can trust, that's who we try to really link up with.
You know, working with doTERRA on this project, it's because, of course, there are investment of people coming just to improve the reality. And the reality is here. At the beginning, it's not the manufacturing, filling vials, you know. It's here. For me, it's more important to know the people. People is the key. Okay? If you don't have a good people, it doesn't work.
We share the same values, the same philosophy. doTERRA's vision is to source sustainable oils and to create co-impact at the source to improve growers' livelihoods. So we did a partnership with doTERRA on the aromatherapy.
They're more important in the cardamom sector, and the idea is to really
give them a sense of pride for the work that they do, to know that it matters. It's amazing to see the lights go on, and for them to truly have that pride in their heart to know that they're doing something good for the world. We are so committed to impact sourcing because this is a way we really see that we can make a difference in the world, in these countries that have no other means of help, have no other means of support.
Not only, of course, is meeting the needs, but we're able to obtain the high quality essential oil that we must have, but also just the ability that it gives us to give back and to help so many people, and provide employment for so many people. That's been just downright magical.
So I hope that was okay. I got a message to say that it was freezing for one of you. Was that okay for most, or was it freezing for everybody? A little bit? Okay, so hopefully you're able to see the most of it. If not, let me know and I can send that through to you. I'm not sure why that didn't work properly, but basically I'm going to, there's one other thing that I'm showing you. But basically, I mean, that for me is, you know, one of the main things that keep me going with doTERRA. And I just think it's incredible to be part of something like that. And doTERRA are so passionate about changing the world. And, you know, they say, you know, I love that they say we're changing the world one drop at a time. And I love that from the very top down, it filters through. So, you know, to be a part of this, even on the smaller scale, you know, it's just incredible. And I just love talking about it because a lot of people don't know or understand that side of doTERRA. So, yeah, so I'm just going to quickly go over my notes and make sure that I am covering what I want to cover. Yeah, okay, so as a health coach and someone who's studying natural medicine, one of my core beliefs is that given the right environment, given the right environment and support, the body has the ability to heal itself. You know, I've witnessed firsthand many individuals and families that I work with feeling empowered to take care of their health in natural ways. You know, fellow health coaches and practitioners have also joined me as they want to provide a product that can assist their clients to reach their next level of health as well. So, you know, you don't have to be a health coach or anything like that to do this role. All you need is a passion to want to help people improve their lives. And that's what I say with this business opportunity. It's amazing for anybody because anybody can do it. And I think that it's just so needed, especially in a world where we're relying so heavily on medicines, and a lot of our foods are very highly processed and things like that. It's nice to be able to give back and help people to find simple steps to health. I always talk in all of my classes that this these classes are not to be for guilt. It's just that if you can, because when you first start on the health journey, it can feel like it's overwhelming. And I always say that if you can change one thing a week for a year, you've changed 52 things at the end of that year. And that is massive, massive change. So if you break it down, that's just a beautiful thing. And to be able to help someone to plant that seed to create that change is just incredible. You know, I get messages and emails and just so much feedback from people that have changed huge amount of things. And I always talk about one of our beautiful enrollments sent me, you know, a really long email about all the things that she'd changed in 2 weeks, just 2 weeks after our class. And, you know, that just warmed my heart to know that that I'd had a part of that. So, so our team is growing rapidly and it has an absolutely awesome vibe. Everyone is so welcoming. And we've just attracted the most empowered, caring, supportive, and nurturing individuals. And I absolutely love being a part of the community we've created. So thank you for allowing me to share my life and the business I'm creating. And yeah, I'm really excited to support you on this journey. So basically, when you enroll with myself or one of the wellness advocates who is part of the Healthy Happy Life Tribe and has invited you to tonight's call, you'll not only be supported by myself, but you'll be supported by the person that enrolled you, by our entire community of you not only be supported by me or the person who enrolls you, but our entire community. So we have amazing resources to start your journey. You don't even have to know anything about essential oils before you get started. This is the beautiful thing about this opportunity. We, on a general level, we provide you with an essential oils guide, the Healthy Happy Life Tribe beginner's guide. You get 25% back on all the product that you purchase and an opportunity to get an additional 30% back in product points. You get access to member-only promotions, a 1 hour one-on-one with myself or the person that introduced you to the oils. And that's to assist you in getting the most value out of your membership. You get access to our private members group and also our business builders group as well. You get an online account to manage your orders, so you can have complete control of that. Resources to get you started, including online classes, recipes. We have a great thing called Oil Camp, which is all run through Facebook, and it's a great educational program just to help you get really comfortable with your oils. And you also get access to our 30-day cleanse webinar as well to kickstart your health journey. Because the biggest thing about this is that every single person that is doing the doTERRA business is also on their own health journey as well. So we're all there to support you. But if you decide that you want to explore the business side, now the business side is always optional. So when you join, if you are brand new to this and you haven't yet joined, please know that you don't have to dive right into the business. You can start with your membership and you can get comfortable with the oils and then go into the business side when you're ready. There is absolutely no pressure. But the business side allows you to share our high quality doTERRA products that are designed to help people to reach a higher level of health. So you'll be supported by not only myself, but by our community, but you also get access to our amazing mentoring program that I've designed, and there's lots of resources in there. You also, and that's all being put on online, and it's in easy to watch videos, so you can access it anytime. I know that many people that start have small children or have another job, and it's great to sort of have that support there. You get personal mentoring and one-on-one support with me or the person that enrolled you to launch your business, and that includes detailed training calls via Skype or Zoom like we are tonight, a training program, and we link you up with this training program that was designed and developed by doTERRA leaders who are earning 6- and 7-figure incomes with easy to implement steps to launch your business with ease. We have weekly team calls with myself and other team members of the Healthy Happy Life Tribe who are also in the process of creating their dreams into a reality. And we all celebrate each other, all our wins, and we support each other. I think that's the best part. You know, you're never alone with it. You get access to member-only training videos and webinars, and you also get the step-by-step guide by me with actionable steps. And you also get the free website where people can actually purchase from you. So it's all set up for you and ready to go. So really easy to step into and walk this business quite easily. So as I said, we're one of the fastest growing teams in doTERRA worldwide. Most of my team members had no plans to start sharing the oils, but once they started using them, they fell in love and couldn't help but share with them with others. And they're just creating the most beautiful dream business, helping and supporting others. I believe the reason we've experienced such amazing growth is the wonderful people we've attracted into our community and the amazing support programs that are put in place to support you as well. So when you join, we want to be able to set you up for success. So firstly, we'll make you feel really comfortable using the oils so you can easily implement them into your daily life. And by doing this, we build up your product knowledge and help you gain confidence to help others do the same. And we also provide you with lots of information, which sets doTERRA apart as well. Lots of information about what sets doTERRA apart, because doTERRA is very different from any other essential oil company that is available. And you know, for me personally, it warms my heart to know that we have such an amazing team. I absolutely adore them. I really feel like they're like family to me. We have just supported each other so much, and I am finally in a community where I feel accepted and supported. We're a really diverse group of women. We are stay-at-home moms, nutritionists, health coach, chiropractors, university students, full-time corporate women, health store owners, yogis, energy workers. So many different people that have come together with all a similar passion for health. So it's just amazing that we've been able to create a business that works with our lifestyle, and even better when you're your own boss as well. So as I said earlier, when a business is built on trust and connection, it works beautifully, but it's also important to have a product you believe in and know works. So for me, I couldn't work for something that I didn't believe in. I can't do that. For me, I personally had to see the product working for myself for me to realize. And as I said, in that first year, I was just sharing organically with friends, because it was like someone would have the sniffles, or, you know, their little one was unwell. I'd be like, oh, try this. And it would just sort of happen really organically. And before I knew it, my business was growing. So this business model fits into any lifestyle, because you make the rules and you set the pace. So whether you're a stay-at-home mum looking for a side business, or you work full-time and are looking for a change, this is the perfect opportunity to transition into. You can grow it as quickly or as slowly as you like. And if you're already working in the wellness industry as a coach or yogi or a natural health practitioner, you're likely in this industry because you're already passionate about helping and serving others. So doTERRA will align perfectly with what you're trying to do. And it will also create a passive income stream for your business if you currently have a bricks and mortar business as well. Yeah, so what else have I got here for my notes? And the great thing is that paired with my training, doTERRA also provide an amazing free education system to help you feel confident in your business as well, which is brilliant. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen again, because I want to show you something really quickly. Oh, thanks, Julie. Yeah, it is a wonderful thing. So I'm going to share with you just a quick little booklet. Now, this is the build guide. This is, and I'm going to email this to everyone who are registered for this event as well. So I'm just going to bring this up and show it so that you can see. Might be a sec. Yep, I've got the wrong one. Let me just bring up the right one. Sorry, guys. Bear with me. Yeah. Just close that one. Let's stop the share. Okay. Sorry, everybody. Build. Don't know how I downloaded the wrong one. Sorry, everyone. Bear with me. So I'll just change the view of this so that you can all see it. 2 pages. Perfect. All right, and I'll share my screen. Here's me talking to myself. Okay, so now this is the build guide. As I said, I will be emailing that to you. Has that popped up on everybody's screen? Can I get a couple of thumbs up if that's come up? Perfect, thank you. Okay, so now I'll go on to the first page. So basically, as I was saying, doTERRA is, so the story behind this is, do you want to build your own financial pipeline? So the beautiful thing is this story that I love talking about is, you know, there was a man who hauled buckets for a living. So every day he would haul buckets, and then he grew weary and tired, and, you know, everyone still needed water, but he was getting more and more tired. So he would simply need to put more hours in to haul more buckets to make more money. And after many years, he just grew tired and knew that couldn't be going anymore. So if you think about that in an everyday sense, if you think about most jobs are hours in, hours out. So for example, if you're a massage therapist, you know, you only get paid for when you are massaging your clients. So this is in a similar sense, but what we're saying here is that, you know, after a little while he became tired. So he built a pipeline, and then all he had to do was turn the tap on. So with doTERRA, it's very similar. So you can have whatever else you've got going on, whether it's your family, your work, whatever, and you can build this up slowly in the background, or you can dive straight into the business side. And over time, you get to the point where you can turn on your financial tap and it will keep running even if you take time off, like I was explaining earlier. Now, the reason why you want to partner with doTERRA is because doTERRA's growth is massive. So you can see here, we are $1 billion company within 7 years. And the reason for that, I believe, is because we have a product that works. And it's authentic network marketing. So it's true lasting residual income. There's no limits or advancements. So some companies that you can work for put a cap on what you can earn. With doTERRA, there's not. So it's absolutely incredible. Most network marketing companies have between a 8% retention rate. doTERRA actually have a 65 to 80% retention rate. So that means that every single person that purchases doTERRA, sorry, 7 out of 10 people that purchase doTERRA, even for personal use, end up staying as a customer for life. So that is absolutely incredible to be 8 years in and to have such a high retention rate. I just think that is amazing. We are growing so fast in Australia at the moment, and that's the brilliant part, is we are at a huge growth part. So this is the time to join and to be a part of it. So I will email this through so you've got that information there. But basically, this is just a little bit of a brief overview into the earnings that you can earn with doTERRA. So you can choose your pace. So, if you're just wanting to earn a little bit of money on the side, an extra $300 to $600 a month, say, you would want to get to the elite and premier levels. That's when you're getting your oils for free. The needed investment would be 3 to 5 hours per week, and that would be you personally enrolling and inviting people to be into the business. The next one is supplementing your income. So if this is where I was when I wanted to not have to go back to my corporate role after I had Asha. So this is around 10 to 15 hours a week. So literally I'd be, on my phone, texting a few people while I was breastfeeding and, fitting it into whatever was going on in our crazy newborn lifestyle. But basically this is around the elite to the gold levels. And, that's an average of $600 to $5,000 a month. And then you've got let me just move this up a little bit so you can see that. Then you've got the replace and multiply your income. So this is where the elite through to the diamond ranks. And this is where you're from 5,000 to 112,000 per month. And the needed investment is for 15 to 30 hours a week. So I now work, I have someone help me with Asha 2 days a week. And then I do classes when my husband's home on the weekends, and I sometimes do classes at night. And I am at the diamond rank now, close to blue diamond, and hoping to be at the presidential diamond rank by the end of next year. That's my little personal goal there. So to give you an idea, as you can see here, and I mean, obviously that takes work, as I said, but it's incredible. There are a few different ways that you can earn with doTERRA. You can earn from immediate enrollments. So that is if you enroll someone, you earn 20% off everything that they purchase. If that person then enrolls, you then enroll somebody. Not only do they earn 20%, you also earn 10%, and the person who enrolled you earns 5%. We have the power of 3, which is another earning system, but one of the most important is uni-level and leadership. So you can see here, when we're looking at this little diagram, you can see that the fast start is the purple down the bottom, so that generally stays quite the same. Power of 3 is much the same as well, but when you're looking at the uni level and leadership bonuses, that is where the big bonuses come from. And last night we actually just recorded, was it last night? No, sorry, Monday night, we recorded a huge in-depth information about the commission structure and the bonus structure. So when you do become a member, if you're not already a member, you can watch that video, and it takes you step by step through the earnings. Now these earnings are averages, but they're absolutely, the money is real and accessible and available, and it has completely changed my life. I explained to my team quite a few times that Chris and I have always had a lot of trouble with money. It's not that we haven't worked hard, it's we've had things just kind of go wrong, and through doTERRA I'm actually now in the process of almost paying off my second $15,000 credit card. So, I mean, and that money was, you know, we were using that to pay bills and things like that. So doTERRA is changing my life in the sense that I'm now earning 6 figures and I'm able to completely chunk away my debts. So I recently just put $5,000 straight onto my debt. But what I hope to do is when I have paid off all my debts, I want to start being able to support charities and to give back to the communities and to really support the Healing Hands Foundation as well, and to do things that I never ever thought were available, especially when I didn't have an abundant mindset. But this is completely turning my life around and turning our family's life around with the freedom that, you know, if we want to take a month off and go traveling, we will be able to do that. So it's just absolutely incredible. So as I said, I'm at the diamond level now, and yeah, and as I said, you can go at your own pace. So this is just sort of a really brief overview into the earnings and the opportunity. But what I'm going to go over now is a few other things about the different ways that you can earn, just briefly to give you some ideas. So I'm going to stop that share. So hopefully you can see me again. Just bring this down. Okie dokie. So there's a couple of ways that you can earn with doTERRA. So the first way is with retail commissions. So you can actually sell retail. We don't usually recommend retail though, because you want to be able to help and support people with their essential oil journey. And so that's why we encourage people to have a wholesale account. So they're also getting 25% off and getting all the support and learnings that you are. So with retail, you earn 25% off that direct sale. Fast Start is the commission that I was talking about, where you get 20% back. You also get the power of 3. What else do I have here? So I've covered this with uni level and leadership. Leadership bonuses. Now, I will be emailing you a booklet about this, so you'll be able to see much more in detail about this as well. Okay. But yeah, so basically the potential is unlimited. And these are everyday people with no business, sales or marketing backgrounds, just a passion for sharing and empowering others. And as I said, I'm not going to lie, they've had to work hard to put in extra effort to get to those higher ranks. But the amazing thing is you have complete control where you take it. And whether you want to fully support your family or be able to cover your grocery bill or save some pocket money, it's totally up to you. And the best part is you have awesome oils to use and help your health as well. Okay, so now I hit diamond in March, so Asha would have been 14 months. So I dove into the business and went in. I did a lot in that first year and a half, but that was with a little one. The opportunity is just endless. So let's see. So I'm going to share my screen again to show you this quick graph as well, just about the income potentials again. Just with this second sort of view of it, it might be a little bit easier to understand than the graph. Okay, so this is the average earnings. So basically at a silver level, which is one of our early leadership ranks. So this was what I ranked 3 months after Asha was born. So the average monthly earnings are 2,200. Average annual earnings were 26,000. Gold is 4.8 and average is 57. Platinum 8.8 and 106. Diamond is 16.9 and 203,000 is the yearly. Blue diamond is 41 and $500,000 yearly, and presidential diamond is 114,000 and 1.3 mil yearly. So, I mean, when I first heard these, I thought it was completely bogus, and I didn't actually believe it. And I have a beautiful upline who is a presidential diamond, and she is just amazing. And it's been really great to see her go through what she's gone through, and to see that the money is real, and to see that you really can do this business and have that opportunity there. So yeah, so that's that there. I just thought I'd show that in case it didn't quite make sense on the other screen. Let me just stop the share there. Okay, so a couple more notes. All right. Sorry guys. So I was really skeptical when I first learned that doTERRA was a network marketing model. I didn't really understand that, and I thought, oh gosh, is this a pyramid scheme? Is this, there were so many things that were running through my mind. But the beautiful thing is about network marketing is it is the most incredible business model. So created in 2008, doTERRA is the largest essential oil company in the world, and amazingly, they're actually debt-free. So I've been asked many times how doTERRA have been able to make an impact in only 8 years. It's actually, these are my notes, so it's actually 10 years now. Firstly, when you're producing and selling such high quality and well performing product, the oils really do sell themselves. And as I said, a total of 7 out of 10 users with a wholesale account return to purchase on a monthly basis, giving doTERRA a 70% retention rate compared to other network marketing companies, which are a retention rate of 10 to 15. Now, unlike other companies, doTERRA don't spend millions of dollars in advertising. So if you think of Coca-Cola or something like that, spend, I don't know how much money that they would spend on their advertising, but it would be ridiculous. Instead of paying for advertising, they actually reward their members and their wellness advocates who are working with individuals and families to help empower them to change their lives and educate them on the therapeutic benefits of essential oils. So when I first started, I found it really hard to believe that this one company could change my life. And I put off jumping right in, as I said, and just used the products personally, but it didn't take long to see the amazing results for myself and my husband and soon little Asher. And, as I said, I wasn't comfortable placing him in childcare. So I knew if there was an opportunity for me to be a stay-at-home mum and to give me something that gave me passion and purpose, because as I said, I felt like I'd lost myself a little bit. I also wanted to contribute financially, as I knew we'd struggle on just one income. So being able to do that without going back to the corporate world and being able to be so present with Asher has just been something that has been a real priority for me, and it's incredible doTERRA has been able to make that happen. So the more I've become involved with doTERRA's network marketing model, the more I've loved the idea. It's a business designed on helping and supporting others to gain financial freedom. So I can't succeed unless I help my team to succeed. And I really love the structure of that. And as many more people become aware of how small changes can have a huge impact on their health and lifestyle, doTERRA is well placed to help and empower others to do so through empowering membership, knowledge, and for natural and ethical source products instead of, the stuff that people are buying in the shops and things like that really aren't helping anybody with the toxins. So, and as I said, I'll send some more information about the company, the doTERRA's compensation plan, and the earning disclosure as well. So you can, so basically, there's a few ways that you can start sharing, and it's different for everybody, and we all start differently. For me, I loved starting with one-on-ones. So that was basically sending out a sample to a friend who was struggling with something, as I said earlier, and I just say, oh, look, try this. Or, just having a casual catch up over coffee, or getting them to come over and I make some oily infused treats. I've got some great recipes on my website. So if you're someone who's comfortable with smaller settings, then one-on-ones are fantastic, and it really helps you to build your personal confidence with the oils as well. You can also do free or paid in-person classes. So these can be hosted in your home, or you can establish and build contacts with those in like-minded industries. So whether it be a local yoga studio, health conferences or events, you can actually go and do things like that. I recently just did a conference at a Pilates conference, and that was incredible. Lots of people were really interested in the oils, and it was just a great way to share. You can do a little mini class and workshops at events like that as well, which is nice. If you have a blog, you can share your oils in regular blogs or online, just through social media like Instagram, Facebook, whatever suits you. You can do free or paid online classes. So I do classes like we're doing tonight, but I cover the essential oils. If you missed my online class 2 weeks ago, please let me know and I can send you the recording, because we had a lot of fun that night and it was a great class. So if you would like me to send you that so you can learn more about our general oils, please let me know. But the great thing is our mentoring program is free, and it's free of pressure. It provides complete training and support to enable you to move at a pace that best suits you. So, and I've designed it that way. It's a 5-week program, and it goes really in depth into what you need. And I have just found that because we've had that support system in place, and people, it's all on I've created a website for you with the step-by-step information, so you can literally access it at any time. And I've just found that people have loved being able to have that that freedom and flexibility. Okay, so the next thing, so basically, so you're probably, if you're brand new to this, you're probably wondering, how do you get started with your doTERRA business? So it's really easy. So you can select your starter kit of oils. I actually really suggest either the Home Essentials kit or the oil sharing kit, as these two offer the best value. And I'll explain this shortly. So basically, the only requirement to do a doTERRA business is to have a 100 PV order every month, which is roughly about 150 Australian dollars. And this is your only business expense. And the great thing about this is it's a great program that you can build up your oil collection and actually start getting a lot of oils for free. Now, what I want you to keep in mind, that the average time it takes for a wellness advocate is to reach silver is 13 months. So invest the $150 a month, and know that once you hit silver, you will make back that entire investment in 1 to 2 months of hitting silver. And that's completely unheard of in business. So if you think of normal businesses, they have to pay rent, they have to pay for all their bills, they have to pay for staff, all of this sort of stuff. $150 a month is really not that much to be building up your oil supply and to be having access to everything as well. So I always say, don't treat this like a hobby, but a business. Stick with it for 12 months at the very least, and you'll be growing a beautiful long-term residual income for yourself and your family. And, you know, as I said in our call on Monday, if it takes you 10 years to hit Presidential Diamond and you're making 7 figures, that's 7 figures. You know, it's something that you can do at your own pace and whatever suits you. So basically, there's a couple of ways that you can get started, and I'm going to bring up some screens to show you, just so you can get a really like a visual. I'm a visual person, so I really need to see things in a visual way to follow along. Okay. So let's see. Where are we? Here we are. Whoops. This should, yeah, can you, should be able to see. Catherine, would you be able to just give me a thumbs up if you can see the screen? Yeah, cool, thank you. Okay, so I'm just going to go into this first page. So this is our wholesale product order form. So I'm going to quickly explain a couple of things. You know how earlier I said we don't really recommend retail, and the reason for that is retail is it's quite expensive. Plus, at wholesale, everyone is automatically getting 25% off. Now, at wholesale as well, you also get access to all the member benefits, the support, and at retail you can't actually do the business. So I'm not even going to talk about retail tonight. I just wanted to point that out because a lot of people don't understand the difference between the two columns. And when I said that the minimum is 100 PV per month, that PV, every single product has a PV amount added to it. It's product volume. So you can see that you're getting 4 to 5 oils a month depending on the prices, and you're just building up your kit. So we've got quite a lot of oils now, which is really exciting. We've just released a huge amount of more oils as well. Now, what I wanted to talk about were a couple of the kits. So now, if you're wanting to dive straight into the business, the oil sharing kit is incredible. You get, not only is this heavily discounted, you get free membership. You also get an additional $200 to spend on any products that you like at all. So you can actually, and we can set up a one-on-one, and I can guide you through some great oils to choose there. But that's if you're wanting to sort of set yourself up straight away. However, what I started with, and I think is actually the best one to start with, is the Home Essentials kit. Now, the Home Essentials kit, the reason why I recommend this is actually our best-selling product. So it's great to have on hand because you're able, if you're doing classes and sharing these with people, you've got the oils as to show people, and you can get to know them as well, which is really fantastic. So in the Home Essentials kit, you get a diffuser. So you get a diffuser free, which is great. You can put on some wild orange in the classes, which is the oil of abundance, which is really nice. Or you can put on some immune boosting oils or whatever you want to put on. This contains our 10 oils. So you get oregano, tea tree, lemon, frankincense, On Guard, lavender, peppermint, digestin, easy air, and ice blue. Now, if you want to know more about these oils and you haven't seen my online class 2 weeks ago, please let me know and I'll send you the link because it goes into detail about what these oils can do. I'm not going to touch on that tonight because this is just specifically for the business opportunity. But to give you an idea on the saving that you get with this kit, frankincense is normally $114 at retail. In the kit, it works out to be an average of $33 each when you average out all the oils, because you get a free diffuser, and then the oils work out at about $33 each. So you're saving a huge amount on your oils. This month as well, this month is October for the recording, sorry, September for the recording. You also get an additional 2 free oils. You get Manuka. So Manuka is incredibly uplifting. It's great for supporting inflammation, your immune system. Absolutely an incredible oil. You also get Litsea. Litsea is great if you're feeling low or flat. It is a beautiful, beautiful oil as well. There's lots of benefits, which I can explain as well. And for anyone who was introduced to this, this webinar by myself, please let me know via email, amy@healthybellyhappymind.com, as I have an extra little special for you as well. Please reach out to the person that has introduced you to this, and they will be able to guide you through that as well. So just reach out to them and they can tell you what we're going to be offering. So basically with the Home Essentials kit, as I said, free membership. So that's a great starter kit. If you're looking for something to just dip your toe in, the other one that you can start with is the Essential Collection Kit. Now that is, again, has the top 10 oils, but in the smaller size. So you get the 5 mils. I don't have a 15 ml bottle here, but the 5 mils have 80 drops and the 15 mils have 250 drops. So that's why I do recommend the Home Essentials Kit, as it is the best value for money, because you do, again, you get those 2 extras and a lot of the extra savings. And the other oil sharing kit also has that as well. Now, I think that's most that I've covered here. I'm going to open up for some questions, but I really hope you've enjoyed tonight. And as I said, please email me at amy@healthybellyhappymind.com if you have any questions whatsoever, and we can guide you through step by step how to get started. I'm really excited to have you all on the call tonight. It's been absolutely wonderful. But please feel free to chat, to write on the chat box. Let me just move this so I can see the chat box. Oops. If you want to ask any questions about how I got started or anything that I've covered tonight, please do, because that's what I'm here for. Where's the chat box? It's not coming up. Oh, no. No questions yet. But yeah, so it's just a wonderful opportunity. As I said, you can start at a pace that suits you. If you're not ready to buy a kit and you just want to get your head around what the oils can do, you can actually start with a $35 membership fee. That doesn't come with any oils, but you can actually choose to create a custom order and to pick and choose a couple. But as I said, these are the best ones to get started with, because they do have the most amount of savings as well. So yeah, I haven't had any questions come through, but I really hope this has covered all of your questions, and I'm really looking forward to having you as part of the Healthy Happy Life Tribe and to really support your journey as your diamond upline. And yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. So thank you, everybody, and I hope you all have a wonderful night. Yeah, don't think any questions have come through. So yeah, so thanks, guys. See you later. Oh, a couple have come through actually. Let me just have a quick look. Oh, just thanks. No, you're welcome, everybody. You're welcome. Thank you. Thanks for being here. You're welcome.